Okay, good evening, everyone. Let's start.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah,
Good
good evening.
evening, sir.
Did
Good evening.
everyone get the stories 1 and 3 I sent? Hitna, did you get it? In the WhatsApp.
Yeah, sir. I see.
Tamalabadan? Tamalabadan, did you get the stories I sent on the WhatsApp? Story 1 and 3.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So,
Delete ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
sorry?
Delete ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ಇಂಡೇಕ ಸೇಲಂ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. Delete ಆಯ್ತು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
Kirkil, I didn't. So, Intri Pichal Vinorka, Badiva?
ನಿಮಗೆ ಅನಿಪಿದ ಸರ್. ಇಂಡೇಕ ನಾ ಸೇಲಂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
That's what I'm asking. Priyalan also got it and Gimska also got it. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So what we are going to do, we will just go through. Touch share screen la potu. Okay. Let's go for the story we did last time briefly. We will do that one and then we'll go to the next story 3. So visit in the sky. So that time, last time what happened was I didn't correct the mistakes that were there, in the sense there was white, then cloud was on the next line. So the name was not very clear. The name must be white cloud. Do you understand that one? We'll start with Gimska. Gimska?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand the name in the last one when we were doing was white by Joe, white, then cloud separately, because I didn't do the editing. So it must be one word. White cloud is one word. Did you understand that?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So Joe, white cloud. So what's the name of the grandpa? If you ask in English, what's the name of the grandpa, Dimska? The story.
The story.
Yeah. What is the name of the grandpa in the story?
There's no name for grandpas in the story.
Wait. There's no name.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go to Tamilamadan. What's the name of the boy who is telling this story? A visit in the sky. What's the name of the boy? Sorry. Let's go to Jimska again. Jimska?
Yes, sir.
See how he starts. A visit in the sky. My vacation with grandma and grandpa, white cloud. So what's the name of the grandpa?
White cloud.
Okay. You said you know, I also didn't check it. So the grandpa's name is White Cloud.
White cloud.
Yeah, okay. Now the question I asked, okay, that's enough. I asked Tamilamadan. Tamilamadan? I don't see you now, Tamilamadan. Tamilamadan.
Sir.
What's the name of the person who is telling the story? Now there's a person who is telling the story, a visit in the sky. What's the name of that person?
Joe.
Correct. Joe. Joe is the first name. People have first name, second name, right? But in Sri Lanka, it's not very common among us. So Joe is the first name. His last name is White Cloud. That's the family name. Grandpa, So White Cloud is the family name. White Cloud is the grandpa's name. White Cloud is his father's name. And White Cloud is his last name for Joe. Correct? Clear? Thamanamadan, did you understand this first name and the last name? Some people have middle name also, right? So you know what is first name and what is last name. Now, okay. Gimska Thamanamadan, let's go to Prayalagan.
Yes, sir.
Prayalagan,
Sir.
what is your first name? In the application form, they ask you to fill first name, last name. How do you fill your first name?
Sir.
No, I am asking for the first name. Now, what is the first name? I want to know. Okay, there are two names I said. One is first name and last name. But some people have middle name also, right? How many names? First name, middle name, last name. Okay. Now, what I am asking you is, what is your first name? Prayalagan.
Yes, sir. Pray.
No. You can't say Pray. You have to say Prayalagan, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, that's okay. Sorry. Prayalagan, unmute. Prayalagan. So we are still on the first name. What is your last name? Or surname, they call it.
Last name, I don't know, sir.
Last name is your father's name.
Prem Kumar.
Prem Kumar. So,
yes,
you know what is first name? In case if they ask you to fill a form, they will ask for the first name. First name, you fill Prayalagan. And your last name or surname, right? Is Prem Kumar, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, can you tell the reason why Joe visited Valpi? First of all, what is Valpi? Keetana, tell me what is Valpi? No.
Name of a hobby village.
Correct. Visit. So why did Joe visited Valpi? Answers.
Sir, can you ask the question again, sir?
What is the reason Joe visited or went to Valpi? They are given 4 reasons. Learn about a new place, work in the fields, enjoy the beautiful desert, eat home-cooked foods. Can you tell me what's the reason?
C, sir.
Sorry?
C. Enjoy the beautiful desert.
Okay. You can say enjoy the beautiful desert, and you can always say also, all can be said, all 4 reasons. Learn about a new place, work in the fields, because if you go to village, you work in the fields. To enjoy the desert, then eat home-cooked foods. You can say all 4 reasons also, right? You can, there's no specific or one reason, right? Okay. Now, as it is, so what I suggest is, you all 4 of you go through Visit in the Sky questions and try to answer yourself in your own handwriting, right? Please do it yourself. Now, let's go to our next. We'll go to today's story. The life story of Ayrton Senna. The life story of Ayrton Senna. Okay. Tamilamadan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you read the story loudly? Okay. First paragraph, starting from the first. Okay. Read.
The life story of Ayrton Senna. By Sachin. Yeah, okay.
Sorry. By
Sachin.
Sachin Disanayaka. Read again.
by Sajin Disanayaga.
Okay. Keep on reading.
Ayrton Senna da Silva was born in Sao Paulo, in Brazil.
Correct.
He was born to a wealthy family. He had an older sister named Ivane and a younger brother named Leonardo. His mother was the granddaughter of an Italian immigrant, while his father was born to a Spanish mother and a Brazilian father from Sao Paulo.
Okay. Now we stop. Now you are ready. Now let's see whether you understand everything. Now, if I ask a question, who is the author of this story? What do you mean by author? Kamalabadan, you have to answer. Keep unmute. No, till I say you. Okay. Author. 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 And he is the person who is writing the story. The book order, the book particular, so the person who writes the story, who publish a book, who writes, is the author. You understand? So if I ask the question, who is the author of the life story of Ayrton Senna, what would you say?
Sajin Disanayaga.
Correct. Sachin Disanayaga, okay. He was born. Now, born is the past tense of what present tense? Tell me. Born is the past tense of what present tense?
Born?
Yeah. Present tense now. Birth.
Birth.
You know that, no? Birth is the present tense, born is the past tense. He was born, right? In Sao Paulo, in Brazil. Now, where is Brazil? Tell me, where is Brazil? You haven't heard about Brazil?
Yes, sir. It's a city.
Country. Sorry?
It's a country.
It's a country. Now I'm asking, where is Brazil? What will you say? If I ask you a question, where is Indonesia? What will you say? You can't say just it's a country. It's in where? Asia. What do you say?
In Asia.
Yeah. Now Brazil is where then? Where is Brazil? It's a big country, Brazil. You should know. This is what you must read the news. You must follow the TV. Where is Brazil? Brazil is in America. Correct? Where?
In America.
American. Brazil is in America. So Brazil is in America. When you say America, now when you say Asia, there is South Asia, Southeast Asia. Indonesia belongs to which Asia? Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
What Asia? Southeast Asia. What is it?
Southeast Asia.
Asia. Sri Lanka belongs to what Asia? South Asia, right? So you must learn these things. South Asia, South. Now Brazil belongs to, now America also, there is North America, South America. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now Brazil belongs to South America. Clear? Now, next time if I ask you where is Brazil, you must say Brazil is in America, in the South. Okay? South America. Now, Canada is in the North America. United States is in the North America. You should know South and North, right? Okay. Now, you said he had an older sister named Vivan and a younger brother named Leonardo. Now, why they use older and younger in this one? Now, I taught you when we were studying about comparisons. In the meaning, why they use older? If there are more than 2 sisters or 3 sisters of brothers, they would have used oldest. Clear?
Oldest. Yes, sir.
Here they are using older because there are only how many people? He is comparing only the sister
One.
and
The brother.
oh yeah. You know the meaning. Older, younger. He had an older sister named Vivian and a younger brother named Leonardo. So how many were in the family?
5, sir.
Sorry.
5.
5. How can there be 5? Now see, Ayrton Senna de Silva boasted. Ayrton, he had an older sister and a younger brother.
Sister.
Okay?
Brother.
So how many in the family? Okay, I asked you, Thamalamadhan, you have an older brother and a younger sister. So how many in the family?
3.
3. So why you are taking so much time to tell 3 here? So how many in the family?
3, sir.
Very clear, huh?
Yes,
His
sir.
mother was the granddaughter of an Italian immigrant. What is the meaning of immigrant?
Like move from one country to other country.
So let's Thamalamadhan answer because that first paragraph I am going to spend time with him. Immigrant is person who has come. Now see, I am an immigrant from Sri Lanka in Canada. So here the grandmother, the granddaughter of an Italian. So although they were in Brazil, his mother was the granddaughter of an Italian immigrant. Okay, next question I want to ask is, again, it's all Thamalamadhan. First paragraph, we concentrate on you. Where is Italy then? Now, I want all of you to know what are the continents and what are the oceans in the world. Now, what do you mean by continents, Thamalamadhan? Tell them. Continents. Okay. What do you mean by oceans?
Ocean. Kadal, sir. Kadal.
Samudram. Thariya. Ocean, Samudram, continents and Kandam. Innahannam. Asia Kandam. Okay, I want to know, I will not tell you what are the oceans and what are the continents, but I'll be asking a question next time or anytime. How many oceans and how many continents? And I'll ask you to give the name of each of those continents and oceans. You must know that one, okay?
Okay, sir.
So, Italy is from where? Which continent? My next question. Italy. Now, we said Brazil is...
Asia.
Huh?
Asia, sir.
It's Italy, Asia. Sorry, Thamalamadhan. It's from Europe. Where?
Europe.
Yeah. So Italy is from Europe. While his father was born to a Spanish mother and a Brazilian father from Sao Paulo. Okay. Now, Spanish refers to which country? Thamalamadhan.
Sir.
Spanish. His father was born to a Spanish mother. Spanish belongs to which country? Spain. Spanish in the Nadu. Spanish and Spain. Okay. What's the name of the country?
Spain.
Spain. Okay. So now you have learned about immigrant. You have learned about continents, oceans. But I want to ask you last question before we go to the next question, Tamalamudan. He was born to a wealthy family. What do you mean by wealthy?
Some
He
like
was
poor
born.
family.
Sorry?
Poor, some like poor family.
So what is wealthy? You are telling the opposite. Poor family. Opposite of poor is wealthy. So what is wealthy? பணக்கார குடும்பம் தெரிந்தானே தமிழாமதான் சொன்னீங்க. So yeah, what is the opposite of wealthy? தமிழாமதான் சொல்லும். Vadiva?
Rich family.
That is the opposite. No, that's the same. Wealthy and rich are same. Opposite of that is?
Poor family.
Okay, thanks. Okay, Tamla, that's enough. Now we go to Kirtana. Next one.
Okay, sir.
Kirtana,
Yes, sir.
you read the second paragraph. You know what is paragraph?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Starting from Ayatan Sena to in karting events. After that one, you read now. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, read.
Ayrton Senna was raised in the northern zone of the city of Sao Paulo in Serra da Cantaria. He shared his room with his brother Leonardo. He went to high school and to the racetrack in the city of Sao Paulo. He got a go-kart at the age of 4 from his father, Milton, but before he had the go-kart, he had a
Tricycle.
tricycling.
And that's a
Tricycling.
it should be separate. I didn't separate, but I will do the tricycle and there should be a space in between. Okay. And
when he got into his tricycle, he would jump into and ride. When he was about 8 years old, regularly he would competed in karting events.
Okay. Now you have read. Now what are they telling about him? That he is taking. He was raised in the northern zone of the city of Sao Paulo, India. Now, so let's not worry about this Serra da Cantaria. That's the name of a town or village. Northern zone. What do you mean by northern zone? So, what are the different zones we have? Say, what are the different? Now, northern zone. What's the opposite of northern zone? Opposite of north is what? You don't know. North, south. I want all of you to know that also. Everybody should know. North, south. Then east, west. North is Vadakku, south is Tekku. East is Kilakku, west is Mekku. So western countries, eastern countries. Southern countries, northern countries. So he was raised in the northern zone of the city of Sao Paulo. That's okay. Then he shared. What do you mean by shared? He shared his room with his brother Leonardo. What is the meaning of shared? S-H-A-R-E-D.
Sent. Like
Sorry?
sent.
No.
Like sent. Shared.
No. Shared is Pahinda. Share. He shared his room with his brother Leonardo. So, avarum, avette brother Leonardo, and the room in the room. How many people were in this room?
2 people.
Two people. 2 brothers. Okay? Okay. He went to high school and to the racetrack in the city of Pala. What is racetrack? What do you mean by racetrack? Have you heard of racing?
Racetrack means pandayam.
Correct. Racetrack. You know, race and all, racing and all. You know, you have heard of horse racing, car racing, motorcycle racing, bicycle racing, even Matu and Chavari, this block car racing. Now, you know what is racing, right? Racetrack. He went to high school and to the racetrack. Racetrack and horse track and kudri orredam. Racetrack and the cargal race orredam. So, but that's the meaning of track. Track and path. What's the meaning of track? Path, road, okay? Racetrack. He went to the racetrack in the city of Sao Paulo. He got a go-kart at the age of 4. Now, let's go to go-kart. What is go-kart? Do you know what is go-kart? That you won't know because it's you don't find go-kart in Indonesia anywhere. Go-kart is something different, which is different from. Okay, when I come to the racing, I'll let you know what is go-kart. But before he had the go-kart, he had a tricycle and he would jump onto it. What is a tricycle? Now we have bicycles, right? Now here this is a tricycle. Sorry? What is a tricycle?
Bicycle.
I said, now what does the meaning of buy? Buy is what? Buy means buy. Illa. No, there is B-U-Y. Now, B-I-C-Y-C-L-E. B-I. Bicycle and B-I. Correct? Okay. What is buy? B-I. Everybody should note this down, right? B-I. Buy. Run. Okay? Bicycle and bicycle எத்தனை wheels இருக்கு? How many wheels a bicycle has? Sorry? 2. Now, the difference between buy, try, T-R-I, try, and what is the meaning of try?
Try, மூன்று சக்கரம்.
You have studied maths, right? Triangle. Triangle, how many sides triangle has? Tell me. A triangle. You know what is triangle? You don't know? You study maths?
No, sir.
You don't study maths? Mathematics?
Yes. I study.
Yeah. So, have you come across triangle? Triangle. Konam, mukkonam. Huh? What is square? What is square? Huh? What is square?
Square.
Saduram. Okay?
Saduram.
I want everybody to know what is triangle, what is square, what is rectangle, and what is parallelogram. I'll be asking this question next time, okay? Okay. He had a tricycle and when he got to the cycle, he would jump onto it and ride. When he was about 8 years old, regularly he would compete in karting events. What do you mean by regular, Keetana?
Every day.
Regularly mean sort of not every day, not necessarily every day, maybe regularly, walakama, right? And compete in karting events. What is compete? Competition. What is compete? Sports competition, right? Race competition. And then the pandeyam. Tell you. Pandeyam. Pandeyam, right? Compete. So that means he competes in karting events. So karting, okay. Realagan.
Yes, sir.
Now read. At the age of 17.
At the age of 17, he competed in the South America.
No, he competed. Not complete. There's a difference between complete and compete. What is complete? Tell me what is complete.
கம்ப்ளீட்ன்றது நாங்க ஒரு பாடத்தை கம்ப்ளீட்டா செஞ்சு
Oh,
முடிக்கிறது.
முடிக்கிறது. சரியா?
Yes, sir.
Compete என்ன? பந்தயத்துல பங்கேற்கிற மாதிரி, ஓட்டத்துல பங்கேற்கிற மாதிரி. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So there's a difference between complete and compete. Okay. At the age of 17, he competed. Okay, carry on.
In the South American Kart Championship, who won?
Which
He won.
Now, first of all,
He won.
yeah. Now I'll tell you what is kart racing. Now, kart racing is similar to car racing. So car racing and nothing and bicycle racing are Mario. Kart racing, the difference between kart racing and car racing is, in kart racing, which we don't have in our part of the world, kart racing,
Yes, sir.
the wheels are open. You can see the wheels, right? Whereas
Yes, sir.
in car racing is covered by a mud guard and so on. Correct?
Yes, sir.
That's the difference. And other one is, in kart lane, it's open. It's not covered. You are sitting in the car, the car is not covered. Okay, two differences I said between kart racing and car racing.
Yes.
Both racing. But in kart racing, the wheels, there are 4 tires. They are not covered, right?
Yes,
Number
sir.
1. Number 2, the car is open in the sense when you sit in the car, you can see. There's no body over it. Clear? 2 reasons, okay? That's the difference between kart racing and car racing. Okay? Okay. Now, what do you mean by championship? The American, he competed. Not பங்கேற்கிறது. Okay, he took part in the South American kart championship, which he won. What do you mean by championship? That means, okay, South American. I said earlier, Brazil is in South America. Canada is in North America. So now there's a competition. பந்தயம் நடக்குது. So in South America, for the South Americans. So பந்தயம் நடக்கிறதுல the first person. So championship contestants. He competed in the South American kart championship and he won. So what is the present tense of won, Priyalagan?
But sir,
what is the present tense of
can you tell
won?
again?
Sorry?
Win.
Sorry?
Win.
Correct. Win is the present tense and won is the past tense, right? He won.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Read the next thing. While watching
Aryoton Sana Sinderster in karting, his father ensured and appointed Lucio Parcel Cascan as his manager before he completed in the American Kart Championship in 1977.
Okay. No. You say completed again. He competed, not completed. He competed. Okay. While watching Ayrton Senna's interest. No, there's a small mistake there because the spelling, the separation is not there. That interest should be separate word. Interest in karting. What do you mean by interest in karting? விருப்பம் அவருக்கு அந்த கார்டிங் பிடித்திருக்க முடியாது. His interest in karting, his father encouraged. What do you mean by encouraged?
அவரை உற்சாகப்படுத்துறது.
Correct. Encouraged and appointed. What do you mean by appointed?
அவர் அப்பாயிண்டட் வந்து அவருக்கு வடிவம் எனக்கு தெரியல சார்.
நியமித்தாரன்னு சொல்லலாம். நியமித்தாரன் புறம் உமக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் படிப்பிக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு ஆளை அப்பாயிண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கிறார், சரியா, படிப்பிக்கிறதுக்கு. அது மாதிரி. So he was appointed person as his manager before he competed in the American Card Championship in 1977. It's clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks. Let's go to Gimska now. From 1978, Wasim.
From 1978 to 1982, he participated in the World Karate Championship. His performance increased well with each stage, and he finished the race as a runner-up in the 1979 and 1980 season. In 1981, he relocated to England indoor to further his racing cars as a single-seat drive. He participated in the...
So wait. Let's stop that paragraph. Okay, I'll read it again because there are some mistakes in the typing, right? Okay, I'll read it. Let's read it together. From 1978 to 1982, he participated. Okay, what's the meaning of participated?
சேர்ந்து கொள்றது, sir.
பங்கெடுக்கிறது, சேர்ந்து கொள்றது. He participated in the World Karting Championship. Okay, well, so then we said there's South American, there's North American, there's American, there is European province, but here it's world. So championship. Okay, you have a championship in South America. You have a championship in North America. So these championships from different places, regions come and they compete in what is known as World Karting Championship. Correct? His performance increased well with each race, and he finished the race as a runner-up in the 1978 and 1980 season. Okay, what do you mean by performance, Kimska?
Like one thing he do is good, sir. Like,
yeah, I would say okay, your performance in reading is good, your performance in walking, running is good. Okay, you understand what is performance, right?
Yes,
he performed very well, increased well with each race, and he finished the race as a runner-up in 1979 and 1980 season. Okay, what do you mean by runner-up? Runner-up.
I don't know, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All of you, please make a note of this one. When you say runner-up, okay, let's say there are about 8 people running the race. Okay. How many people? 8 people. So there is one person, number 1. Okay. He is the winner. He is the champion, right? Number 2 is known as runner-up. Understand? So
okay,
who is the runner-up? Runner-up is the second person. Correct? Clear, Gimska?
Yes, sir.
Runner-up. So he finished the race as runner-up. That means the second person in the 1979 and 1980 season. In 1981, he relocated on the he relocated on the Cholum. 1981. He relocated. How do you pronounce? Relocated to England in order to further his racing career as a single-seat driver. So there are the words you have to understand here is he relocated. What do you mean by relocate?
From one place to move other place, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, relocation. Location is one place. Now you are relocating to other place. He relocated to England in order, and then so that he can improve, right? To further, and then further. I am studying further. I am running further. Okay, you understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. his racing career. So again, there's a mistake there, C-A-R-E-R. Then there should be a separation as a single seat driver. Further, his racing career. Now, Gimskar,
Yes, sir.
what is the meaning of career?
Like
Career.
his things want to do, sir. Like his dream.
What is the career you want to follow? Whether you want to become a doctor, you want to become an engineer, you want to become a racing driver, or like that. Career. Adan in the Mariana professional work or say career at as a single seat driver. Why single seat driver? Sometimes these karting races, there are two people also going in the same cart, right? So he doesn't want to go as two but one, single seat driver. Correct? Single seat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Tamilamadan. He participated.
Okay, sir. He participated in the Townsend European Formula Ford 1600 Championship and rack competition.
RAC competition, USA.
And RAC competition under the Van Diemen team and ended up winning both championships.
Okay, now stop it. He participated. Now we learned the word participated earlier, right? That is pangadukra. Seriya. He participated in the Townsend Pearson Formula Ford. Idhil and the race Formula 1, Formula 2 the championship, and RAC. Don't worry about RC as a competition under this one, and ended up winning both championship. And ended up and what's the meaning of ended up and he won. Correctly. Ended up and Avram won there. So get used to this usage in the Madri Pavikra. So he sat for the exam, and ended up passing the exam. Exam. So then read the other sentence. In 1982,
Okay, sir.
In 1982.
In 1982, he won the British and European Formula Ford 2000 championships. In the following years, he competed and was the recipient of the British Formula 3 championship title.
Okay, now stop. So, Thamramadan, he won the British and European Formula 4 championships. In the following year, what do you mean by following year, Thamramadan? What do you mean by following year? In the following year. Oh, adutha following year. In the versam, artha versam. Seriya? Okay. For year, he competed and was the recipient of the British Formula 3 champion. Now, I want you to understand what the meaning of recipient. Recipient and then. Receiver and receiver. Okay, what is the opposite of receive? Send, receive. Send and another receive and
Vangra.
Correct. Seriya? Send, receive. He was the recipient and recipient and he was the recipient of the British Formula 3 champion. Avaruthan the title. Right? The word recipient. Okay. Now, since we have got only a few minutes go, I will go through the other paragraphs with all of you, in the sense asking questions, to see whether we understand everything, because I want you to read this, and I have put 10 questions at the bottom, which I have written on my own. It was not given in the paragraph earlier, and you have to answer, write down the questions in your own handwriting and also answer in your own handwriting. Clear? Before you come for the next class. Okay. Now let's see whether you can
Okay.
understand. Okay. Whether we'll go through and see whether what do you mean by brilliant. Now, all of you unmute and anybody can say if they know. Brilliant.
Arivusali.
Oh,
Putisali.
Puttisali. His brilliant performance and Kettitanamana, I mean, brilliant performance for success. Success. What do you mean by success?
Vetri.
Vetti. Success. So what is the opposite of success? Success. Don't everybody must success, opposite of success?
Unsuccess.
Success.
Yeah, no,
Success.
failure. You can say
Fail.
successful, unsuccessful, that's okay, but you can say failure.
Failure.
Plural, say made his debut. What is debut? He made his debut. D-E-B-U-T in the Formula One season. Debut. I don't think any of you will know what is debut, right? Debut and first time. So for the first time, he is taking part. He made his debut in the Formula One season. So everybody now you know what is debut, right? The first time. The meaning of for the first time. Now debut. You are going for a race, debut for the first time, right? Debut. So similarly, let's go and see whether any hard words there. Isn't the two rivers able to dominate? During the season, two drivers were able to dominate the Formula One campaign. Other meaning in it, dominate. Who can say dominate? See, you can get the meaning from the sentence. During the season, the two drivers able to dominate the Formula One campaign. ஏனென்றால் இந்த ரெண்டு டிரைவர்ஸ் தான் அந்த சீசன்ல அந்த ரேசிங்ல டாமினேட்னா முன்னுக்கு நிக்கணும். Sort of dominate. What's the meaning? Dominate. Na முன்னுக்கு நிக்கணும். Okay. Dominate the Formula One campaign. In this capacity. What do you mean by capacity? In this capacity. Capacity. In your capacity. Okay. There are four of you here. If you have point Tamalamandan as the monitor, in your capacity as monitor, there is Tanda Poropu capacity, in this capacity, and right the capacity or Poropu was able to claim his very first at the age of 28. Claim. What's the meaning of claim? Anybody knows claim? Okay. You take a lottery ticket. You know what is lottery. Everybody knows what is lottery. Anybody who doesn't know what is lottery? Everybody knows, right? So once you once you win the prize, you have a claim. Right? Claim. You claim the money. Okay? You understand what is claim. After in this capital, claimed his very first world champion at 25. His determination, the word determination. Determination or tan nambik or okay. My determination made me to learn English. My determination made me to run fast. My determination made me to come first. You understand what is determination? My determination, right? And dedication. Dedication, what is dedication? You dedicate yourself. I dedicate my time for studies. I dedicate my life for my parents. Dedicate dedicate. You understand, I suppose. Dedicate. Help him to achieve this ultimate prize. Achieve and achieve. What's the meaning of achieve? I achieve.
Adahira.
Adira. சரியா? Achieve. This ultimate prize. What is ultimate? Ultimate. Learn this word ultimate. Ultimate prize and kadasi prize. Correct? Ultimate. Adan kadasi. Ultimate prize. Okay? So the ultimate prize. Clear? Ultimate is kadasi. After a great rivalry with Alan Prost. Rivalry. Rivalry and rivalry. Compete பண்றது. இப்போ 2 பேர் இந்த ரைவல் அவர் இப்போ தமிழவந்தன் கிங்ஸ்கர் 2 பேரும் அடிபடுறீங்க என்றால் அடி இவர் இந்த ரைவல் இவரான் என்னோட சண்டை பிடிக்கிற மாதிரி என்னோட குழப்படி விடுற மாதிரி ரைவல்ரி என்ன கம்பீட் பண்ற மாதிரி சரியா ரைட் சார் இப்போ 2 பேர் ரேஸ் ஓடினோம் ஒருவன் எப்போ முன்னுக்கு வரான் அப்ப மற்றவன் சொல்றான் இவன் தான் என்ற ரைவல் இவனை வேண்டா நான் வேண்டிடுவேன் சரியா rivalry right learn that word rivalry okay during the 7th lap and the 7th lap பிறந்தால் இப்போ ரேஸ் ஓடைக்குள்ள ஒரு ரவுண்ட் 2வது ரவுண்ட் 3வது ரவுண்ட் 4வது ரவுண்ட் அப்படி சரியா so first lap second lap third lap fourth lap fifth lap sixth lap 7th lap so 7th lap during the 7th lap Senna suffered a fatal crash. What is fatal? Now this is something you must know. Fatal crash. Fatal என்றால் ஆள் முடிஞ்சிட்டார். Crash. Accidentally he died. Fatal crash. He was driving his car at top speed. So you know the meaning of fatal, right? The reason I went through this one is now you have to now start reading through clearly. And do you use dictionary? Pavikkiranga dictionary.
Sir, Pavikkiranga.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so look up these words where you find difficult to understand and answer all these 4 questions, 10 questions, which I have written in my see. Who is the author of this article? How many brothers and sisters did Ayrton Senna had? What is the capital of Brazil? What is the name of Ayrton Senna's father? What is the difference between kart racing and car racing? I told you the difference between car racing and kart racing. What is the meaning of runner-up? What do you mean by default? Not default, that's a mistake I mean. Default, it's a debut. The correct one, not default, debut. D-E-B-U-T. Okay? Default is some difference meaning. What do you mean by debut? Debut then the kadile varudhu. That's the first time contest pannradha. It's not default, debut. Okay? Then what's the meaning of dominate? What is a fatal crash? So what happens in a fatal crash? If there's a crash, could end up in major accidents, minor injuries or fatal. That means death. What it means by inspire. This inspire not the word apparent. Inspire ஊக்குவிக்கிறது உங்களை படிச்சு அதை பார்த்து ஒரு ஆள் செய்யறதை பார்த்து you also get inspired. Okay, thanks very much. We have now, I think rest of it now you have learned the basic English. Now you are reading stories. Now it is for you to read and develop on your own. Okay. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
You, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you.